All right, let's get started. What's up, guys? This is Mandalore again, and today, well, we're going to have fun looking at some nice little Eden maps. So as people trickle in, we'll get started. So first, we'll have a little overview of this map. So this is map 12, which is the map I think with KOS. We're going to change map also on that one quickly. Well, it's 19. Well, we'll stay here for now on that one. We'll focus on this one for now. So this is the big KOS 8VM map. So as you can see, there are some huge. Hey Don. Hey Don. What's up? So yeah, so as you can see, there are huge bases in there. So we have KOS and 8VM, of course. Obviously, we have Win from I think they moved from 97. Yeah, they were in 153 now. JZD from 336, still pretty big. PVO from they're in 353 also now, so they merge with someone else. Radic, that's one of the big bases. S51, they have a few bases. AVM, of course. AWG has also some power, yeah. And of course AVM, Die, yeah, we saw Jazz at the top. It's pretty good. I just clicked a little something by accident. Let's fix this. All right. Again, AVM. I've seen that base in DOF before. Glue, yeah, he was in the 413 a while ago. XFO from 266. Okay, so I think we have most of our big ones in here. And in terms of power, of course, the 8VM, huge bases. And KOS should be around 90, I think. 95, yeah, a little over. Alright, so this is one of the big maps, so we'll have a look at it. We had just a little preview for now just to prepare, but yeah. So this will be one of the very interesting map to see, because we have in the, let's go check the guilds, but if I recall correctly, it's in the north we have 8VM, and then in the south we have KOS. So faction list, yeah, KOS in the south, which is a DXFO. Oh, that's a good one. And then Wind and Die. Oh, that's pretty good actually. And then 8VM, of course. Una and 96G. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Wow, they already merged. Who did they merge with? 133 billion already. Damn. KOS seems to be merging already also. Yeah. Oh, we have top also, but not that big. VXV. They're 121. I was told they were not merging with anyone. Maybe 36. So yeah, AWG is clearly merging with someone, as you can see, and they leveled the guild to 60, and then they all left. Well, they mostly all left. So that's interesting. Yeah. So let's have a look at the map itself now and have an idea. We have access to the faction chat, so let's Mastara. Oh, yeah, of course, 96G. So we have State 21 in there. Which guild are they going? Looks like he left his guild, so he's probably in the process of merging. So we saw 96G and 96G and Una. So it looks like they'll be merging into Una guild. So we should see, yeah, exactly 161. So they are merging already. So let's see. There's a lot of movement, and of course the bigs we'll be watching is 8VM versus KOS. That'll be the big part of the fight. So we'll look at a bit of the tiling, see who's doing right. It looks like there's a few at the max. So Jazz and I don't know exactly his name. It's in Russian. We'll call him the Russian Bear. He used to be the R5 of Win. So let's check. He should still be. Yeah, he is R5. And the guild also. Yeah. Oh, they're not. They are 93, so they're not 100. It's interesting. So yeah, so we have in the tiling pretty well. I mean, PVO has 2 of the 4 up there, right? They SP Mobile, yeah. And then Una, Win, Una, IDM. There's not that many KOS. They might be sharing a lot in their spawn or something. Oh, I'm getting a message about something. Look. Oh. Okay, yeah, they're talking to me about a merge. It's just a little farm base. I don't really care what happens to it. Well, it's pretty decent though. Anyways, so we have mergers. So the stronghold will also give us a good idea of who's merging where. This one is not taken. Looks like abandoned a little bit. That's interesting. TMK. Oh, AHZ. That's interesting. A bit of lag. Of course. Huh? Just a little bit of lag. So, there you go. Can we zoom out a little bit? No, not twice. Just once. Let's reset that. It's kind of zoomed in a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's check here. Keep 421. Trying to look around the strongholds to see who's merging with who, and where's KOS spawn, because that could explain why their tiles are a bit low. We'll find that fairly quickly, I think. Doesn't look over there. CP. I'm looking for some 16s taken, and then we can have a good idea of what's happening. This area seems to be CTP. Maybe the one sector that's not open would give us, yeah, KOS, of course. There you go. So there's KOS right here. They did not open their sector, so maybe that's the town too. Nobody took it. B1W. Who's that? All right, looks like one of the more of the support guilds. All right, so it looks pretty. Yeah, a little zoom in, so then we'll check. So we see KOS took the bulk. These guys took a little bit. Here seems to be the other big guild, AVM, of course. There you go. Oh, that's very interesting. So we see right here we have KOS that's all settled here, and then we have AVM settled right in front of them. So that will be a pretty direct war. Sexy base. Ginger. So that would be a pretty direct fight right there. They're right in front of each other's. That's pretty interesting, actually. I like that. And most likely they will try to match each other's. So that'll be a pretty gruesome fight. So we're also seeing the small changes that they've done on the map. As you might remember from one of the previous updates, the devs balanced a little bit the positioning of these capitals and the gates between south and north, because in the past it was heavily favored for the south, especially that capital. It used to be like somewhere around there where my cursor is. It was much further from the north side, and also they were much exposed to try to access it, and for the south it was a lot easier to get to. And yeah, it was not that great. Like, the map should be a little bit more symmetrical. I like the idea of having, curvy little walls and different kind of paths, but having, a decently fair chance for both sides is a priority. Because if you want a good fight, well, guess what? You need fairness. If you don't have any fairness, it's gonna suck, and it's gonna be boring for everybody. So yeah, so that's a good thing that they change. So we'll see on this side. So this side we clearly see that it'll be 8VM versus KOS. So that would be a pretty cool side. And on this side now, we have, let's check. Oh, so we have the fusion. All right, so we have the fusion of JZD and XFO. That should create a pretty big and decent guild. Will they be the dominant force of their side, though? I mean, if they're making two big guild on that side, that's pretty interesting. 78k is here. They're all right. 78k, and then S51 is S51. Whoops. Can I click? All right. S51. Yeah, they're a little bit smaller. The guild is much smaller, so it looks like they're leaving the guild. It might be merging with these guys. So that it looks like they'll be more like a support-ish guild, like a fighter support. So the secondary guild, and these seems to be all the main ones, and this seems a little smaller. Oh, that's probably for the merger. All right, so that's I mean, that's pretty cool. There'll be JZD and XFO. That should be a pretty strong force right there. And here we have Top. Top is alright. They have a few decent bases, if I recall. Are they being a main guild? Looks like they're being a main secondary or support, if you want. PVO, okay, PVO, and Imp. Oh yeah, I heard. So I heard that Imp kind of messed up their registration this season, and they're kind of all over the place. Rusty sending toe pics to ADM. Ellie. Well, see, little birdie has told me that the North has been having a little bit of difficulties out there, and Rusty's telling me that he's gonna eat the North. So, is he gonna destroy them? Who knows? So, anyways, it's good to get some banter started right off the bat before the fight starts. But remember, if you stop the banter when the fight starts, that means that you were a coward because you were bantering before the fight started, and then when it starts, you stop. I mean, come on, you gotta keep it going. It's all for the fun. Remember, this is a game, so the point is to have fun. So banter is fun, fighting is fun, deals suck. Remember that, deals suck. There's nothing that sucks more than a bunch of deals. I'm trying to find who will fight from that side for the North, because it doesn't look that strong compared to GZD XFO merger. 216. Alright, so it'll be the Una 96G. So that'll be probably the main ones fighting that side. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So that means that we'll have, on the south side, we'll have KOS. Maybe let's just have this one up in the map, just so that we can have a little thing. So it's map 12, right? Map 12. Just having the two screens will be, whoops. Can't type. Alright, so we have the map right here. Perfect. So we're gonna have KOS on this side, and would it be the Win-Die merger, or will the Win-Die merger go with JZD and XFO, and then they would be able to support each other's, and that would be a pretty good and strong combo. But then it would be what happens to 78k in their merger. So it looks like they'll have 4 decent guilds in the south. Now in the north, we have the clear 8VM big alliance. This will be pretty big. And then on the other side, they'll have Una 96G, which also will be a pretty decent guild. And then PVO seems to be also on the same side. So that means VXV and some others, I guess. Whoop, misclick. VXV and some others would support 8VM, because I don't think 8VM would be able to fight KOS plus if it's either the big Win merger or the 78k merger that they're doing. Yeah, 105. So they are increasing in numbers in 78k. Well, that'll be interesting for sure. So that's one of the cool maps that I'll be watching through this season once in a while. It's fun to see where they're at, what's the positioning. Right now, there's not much to say. We're all just, theorizing if you want. But yeah, there's not that much more than that. And then there's huge amounts of powers, like completely huge. So with Laffy over here, he's a very well-known strong player. He's been strong forever, from 83. Their alliance was always strong. He won All-Star when he joined the first All-Star he joined. Does he have his thing? Did he remove his thing? Did he join the 100 and 323 and win? Where did that go? I know Daiji also did. Daiji right here. Is it gone now? Is the badge thing gone? Mars also had it. Oh, there it is. So Mars also was in 100, but now he's in KOS. King was participating, if I remember, but did not win. Yeah, but now he's in AVM. So that's a lot of very stacked players. Look at the kills. You look at the power amounts. It's completely crazy on this map. AVM. So you have Octopus here. In GZD you have Candy. You have Aris here for KOS. Daiji for AVM. Dunjoke. Dell is also pretty strong. Bunch of kills. Whoop. Mislooking. Yeah, that'll be a pretty cool map to watch. And SDY, which in the past he was in DOF, Akira, Jada, of course, leader of GZD, both the Alliance. Oh no, and not the guild this time. Bagsman, isn't that someone from XFO? No, yeah, no. This is the R5 XFO. So Ray Canadian or CDN, Ray Canadian, Ray CDN. Cross, of course, and KOS, and you know it keeps just going. Like, I mean, look at power. Jez is 33, and Jez is an established, well-known, very strong player, and he's only 33rd in power on this map. That's insane. I mean, look at your map and try to see who's 33 seconds. Like, where does the 1 billion end in this map? We're going right over here at 128. So look at your map and see. You know, look at it, see what's happening on your map. What's the power difference? It's a huge map. Alright, so I think that'll be it for this map for now. We're going to look at another huge map, which is map 14. Right over here. So map 14. Yeah, Glut is there, Ali. Yeah, he moved to KOS for this season. He just moved. There's a pin on this one. Whatever, doesn't matter. Random farm. Alright, let's click on it. Close that. So much spam bullshit. I'm just gonna look at my base for 1 second. It's almost reset time. You have a lot of stuff going on. Alright. So I'll be doing both at the same time a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. All right. So this map is the DTB and TW6 map. So let's look at the Alliance first, and then we'll look at the guilds, and then we'll see the powers and, you know, all that stuff. So just 1 second, I'll be looking at my base very quickly. I'm doing a little daily, making sure that all of my stuff is done. You guys also check your quest if you're live, and even if you're watching through YouTube later, well, you should be checking your base and making sure you have your dailies done and everything. Especially if you're playing an All-Star. Tomorrow, 10:30 game time in the morning, we're all going to have our matches. So that will be interesting also. So yeah, just 1 second. We'll make it quick. We're gonna make fighters on this one. I'm gonna upgrade the bunch of fighters from T1 to T10, T9s, and then we'll be checking. Yeah, I think everything is done, so we're good for that one. All right, back to the screen. So we have TW6, of course, very big alliance now. They were pretty aggressive in their recruitment for All-Star, and they made themselves at 91 billion, which is pretty big. And you also have DTB that also was pretty aggressive in their recruitment to about 90. So if you look here, we have some very well-known bases with Superlion, Mike, Sucker, of course, Gazer, Gogo, Fazuno. It's been there for a while. Mikey 21, very strong base. Zeus Boy, who recently migrated from 413. Jin was always there. Mr. Gatto, who used to be in LCC. IPO and a few others were in CNM, which is interesting because CNM is also on the map. So let's look. Oh, and they'll be in the same guild. Ooh. Yeah, so CNM has a few very big and very strong bases. They're not like a mega powerhouse, but they have some good ones. And Kid Delicious, always a very, 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 very strong base. And Barch in 4. Looks like he's getting ready to merge. Already out of his guild. So a lot of DTBs, a lot of TW6. And TPI, yes, of course. TPI is also on the map. So let's look at the guilds and see where we're at with that one. Alright, guilds. Alright, I don't have a guild in that one. Let's and this base sucks. Is anyone going to accept me? Well, let's apply everywhere and then see anybody accept a very, very crappy. Well, let's do very quickly. I didn't play this base, but we'll take 20 tiles very quickly, and we'll be able to create a guild, and we'll be able to check the guilds, and also we'll have access to the faction chat, which is great. Ooh, no blue tree. What the hell is? Oh yeah, he was used as a flag base. Huh. Yeah. Can I even take that? No. Do I have a reset on this one? I do. Alright, let's do that very, very quickly. And that will be good. So we're just going to give ourselves a bit of immunity so that we can take these tiles 6 easily. I mean, we could be forcing, but I feel like this would be a lot faster. So let's just do that quick. We just want to see the scores and be able to be in the guild to see everything. All we need is these. We don't care about anything else. And then now it's clean. And are we clean on 7s? Yeah, so we'll be taking 6, 7s, whatever, just all around us. Just so we can get it going really quickly. Oh, who's that? That's a pretty big base. 442, yes. There are still some big ones in 442. Huh, interesting. It's always great to see. It's been a while since I've seen these guys from 442. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly tile. Oh, we have all 4 APCs out. They're pretty damn slow, these APCs. So we need 20 tiles and 20k influence score, which should be pretty easy with these tiles. So we'll take this one. Then as soon as this is taken, we'll take this. Boom, boom, boom. We're just quickly moving the influence up. 6k. I think it's 10k you need, not 20k. Anyways, we'll get there. Maybe there's an APC I can use to force tiles. What the hell is going on this base? My goodness. What's going on in this base? This guy and whatever. You. No, you somewhere. You. Oh, there you go. And well, because we're forcing, we'll a little bit less. And then this guy right there. What parts you have? Pretty shitty. Alright, you're going to force a little tile 8. And yeah, we're gonna put vehicles everywhere because this is very slow with fighters, like awfully slow. Okay, so the other ones are fine. It was just that one that was a little messed up. Whatever, I guess. Right? You go there. You go there. We can take this tile 7. So we should be getting there really soon, and then we'll be able to check with the guilds. So we're just really quickly doing this. So we should be around 19, 20, and boom. Guild, create guild. Okay, so 3. Come on. Come on, you little one. We have to cancel everything. Alright, so we did create the guild. Alright, let's look at the faction now. So South faction is DTB for RLS. SBN, not sure who they are. Oh, FWH and War, but it's the other War, the one with the 4 in the middle. TW6, oh, a cow and TPI merger, that's pretty cool. IMD and Mer. And then I don't know much about the other ones. Looks like TPI is the one going into cow. Yeah, Chino, that's cow. TW6 and CNM, that's a pretty big one. But DTB, who's going in DTB? That's a pretty good question. But they have a pretty good ally with 4 in DTB. So that's, of course, very interesting. Just checking a little something. It's reset right now. All right, it's all good. So that's pretty cool, right? This should be another very interesting map. I hope that everybody will be able to have fun with this one also. I'm sure they will. A little chat. So let's look at the sides quickly. We'll zoom out a little bit so we can see a bit more. Maybe? No? No? Okay, come on. Zoom in. There you go. Pink. Pink seems to be one of the big ones. And yeah, DTB. So DTB is on the far left side. Same place as KOS. Now this looks a little bit more distributed. So we might have SOG. Oof. Yeah, that's not gonna match DTB. What about this? No. What about here? I mean, these guys are all right, but this is still no match. Cal TPI. So Cal TPI put a town here. So this looks like they are picking up players from this section, so that's good. Where's TW6? There they are. So they're right over here. So on this one, they are opposites. Of course, the big thing about one of the big changes, money on TW6. I mean, they do have very strong bases, but you have to remember that DTB have 4, which is they're very good allies to have. Very good allies. I have a little something to remove right here. Let me just check a little something. Like that. All right. So yeah, so they have good allies. I mean, both sides they have good allies. So what's interesting to hear is what will be the decision of TW6, because currently they are on the opposite side as DTB. They're on the side of 4. All right, that's cool. So they're on the side of 4, which should be accepting more players at some point. Who would merge with them? DTB is going to be one of the big ones. What's the ally for TW6? Cal TPI. Yeah, actually. Yeah, for whoever said money on TW6. Where does it go? Huh? Because DTB as main allies F4. They have RLS at the end and then so forth. But TW6 have Cal TPI, IMD, and Mer. Mer's not that big, if I recall. So let's check the kills. Who's the killer on this one? Of course, there's Mike and Gazer. DTB, SWW. Yeah, where are these guys? They are on North. They're a lot smaller than they were before, but they're on North. This was a lot of kills, of course. RLS has a few killers, if I recall. Yeah, they are a 43G alliance, and they're making a decently big guild. They're from 425. Right. Yeah, and then there's the guy that we saw earlier. He's in this. Not in the guild right now. Probably will be moving somewhere. Yeah, IMD as the monk. So this guy is called Monk, or the Russian monk, if you want. That guy is pretty strong. And of course, 4 down there. ZER. I don't know much about these guys. They are from 160. Oh, 0. Yes. From 116. Yeah, they do have a few. They're a South, right? Oops. Yeah, they are South. So that makes sense. Yeah, it's pretty balanced, right? It's already balanced. This one, it's pretty good. Well, balanced. We'll see how it happens. I mean, it's hard to say how a map is balanced right off the bat, as it might be a little different. Who knows? I mean, Kobe Beef, one of the big cow bases. That guy is strong. And yeah, Super Amber, John Lex, of course, John Lex, aka Duplex. I'm joking. Oh yeah, Park Hill for Marlis. Yeah, 425. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they do have a few decent bases. Huh. That'll be a fun one to watch also. I think there's potential, right, in this one? Sorry, potential. Alright, so I'm just going to take a very short break and get some water. My water bottle is empty. Get some water and I'll be right back. So see you guys in like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we have to look a little bit at our bases, because today for 413 Ferrer State, our kill event is against 279, which is exactly these guys, TW6. Pretty big. So I want to make sure that one of our bases is straggling around and ready to become fodder for kills for them. So I do have 2 bases that need to get shielded or move into Eden. Alright, so that's a cool one. It's a really fun map. We'll come back to that one also later and see how it's going. Who's making prediction where the action is going, basically. Let's just make this base jump into Eden. There you go. Now let's have a little look at the All-Star, why not, right? Everybody likes All-Star. So we're going to just change a little bit. And yeah, that one. So All-Star. Alright, so we will check the Vanguard division. What are the big matches for tomorrow? Or today for some people. Who knows? Just moving this base into Eden. Actually shielded. Someone already did that, so no problem. Wait a minute. SFV against Thai. But the bulk of the Thai players are currently the 100 Alliance and 491. So that could be interesting. HZ from 413. And die against W6. I think who are these guys? Spoon Shadow. Spoon taking presidency again? Looks like it. Yeah. That's interesting. Must be for their map. Alright, so let's keep looking. So we'll try to find someone from that alliance, X21. X21. Oops, not here. Where are they? Bit of lag. Alright, whatever. We'll come back to that one. It's lagging a little bit right now. Oh. No, we're good. W, SSV, Diesel. It's not the real Diesel. Brian. K4T, they're actually on our map, these guys. We're looking for a base of X21. Oh, there, right here. This should be in HZ favor. Now let's have a look at Thai, because the bulk of the bases are actually not in Thai, the big ones. They are in 100. Basha. Huge base. Thai. Oh, Keep Nice is in Thai. Huh. 50G. 69 people. 69. Huh. I'm not too sure about this Thai alliance. It doesn't. I'll give it to a Sebi for that one. And these guys, I don't know much about them, but I think I don't know much about 364. Oh yeah, he is in 21. That base on the left. It's fine. It's fine. We found it. We're good. Thank you though. I just realized that. Doc, 24G alliance. This looks like one of the alliance that will finish last in that group. The 58 alliance should be stronger. Actually, they are. Oh, he is president. Yeah, they should. I think they should. 58 for that one. Could be wrong. That one, JZD versus DTB. Ooh. Well, GZD, I'm sorry, but this one I'm going to give it to DTB. Yeah. 337. Actually, I haven't seen 337 in a long time. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've seen these guys. Rising Star. Seems like they have the president. 29G. Beast Lion. Oh, looks like a lot of the big bases are on OKN. XRS. Not that huge, huh? Used to be a lot of Koreans in that state. A lot of them. No, it could be. You know, it's not a big match, but it could be one of those fair small ones, which is always nice to see. L70. If I remember correctly, they have a pretty big base in there, so that could be fun. Let's go watch it. Yeah, this guy right here. That guy is pretty strong. Oh, they do have something. No, never mind. Oh, that's the R5. Power, but no kills. Not really fighters. Yeah, not that many fighters. And then we're comparing with 2904. The X-Cunts. And they are not huge. I'll give it to 329 for that one. And that one, ooh, that's interesting. So IEG are pretty good. And they were, some of the matches they were pretty good. But now we also have RLS, which we did see on that other map. Go back to that one. We'll check the bets. See what people think about that one. TPI versus HKB. KPI, HG versus Pew. HG should win. Una should win this one. KOS should be easy. Actually, that's a pretty easy group for KOS. I think they've already beaten TPI in the past in Oblivion, so I don't think we'll be watching that one much. Maybe HG versus TPI could be interesting, or Una. It's like for the second and third spot, it's more interesting because, as you know, for this group, half the alliances, so 4 out of 8, will be passing through. So that means that if you're, for example, Titan's Kingdom, you lose the first match, well, you're forced to win the next 2 because it's unlikely. It's unlikely you'll survive without that. Oh, we see 8VM right here. 8VM is QTS. QTS, they're decent, but not against these guys. 96. Is that the small alliance from 295? I always forget. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be rough against ZFK. That's gonna be really rough. And Judge G Zerly should win this one. This one we might come back. If there's a ZFK versus EdVM, we will most likely stream that one if we can. Because I mean, last time, you know what you get happened. It was pretty shitty. We never got to watch the game. So yeah, so we'll come back to that one. 35x, 2 and 2, yeah, 2 and 2 gets this one, 35x easily, 424. There is a good alliance from 424, but I don't think it's these guys. No, they're all small. That's gonna be rough. And Mon, of course, and TW6. Ooh. I mean, Mon versus 35X would be fun because it's not like one alliance is completely dominating the other. But TW6, I'm sorry, but they're gonna 5 GW are pretty good usually if I recall, but TW6, that's rough. Maybe they have a special strat, you know, and they find a way. No, they're much smaller. Yeah, they have some bigs, but not like they should have maybe merged a little bit more. Yeah, no chance. Sorry, buddies. Group 6. I'll give that one to GMT. 100. So remember, 100 is not the same 100 anymore. So TMK has a better chance, but they still have some power in there. NKY. I think OM9 has a chance. And this one I'll give to Imp. Yeah, we won't come back to that group. SSV, XX8. I don't think VXV is an answer to MiG. So that could be interesting because they're not, like, both of these alliances are not super strong, but XXE has a few very strong power bases, and then could they find a strategy around that? So we'll come back to that one. Except for 461. I don't remember 461. Let's just have a quick look, you know. It's nice to have a quick look and see what's going on. 43. I mean, it's only 20 players you have to fill in. You know, they have some decent bases in there. That's another. But against XFO, I don't think so. And this one, I don't know. Not that big. It's not a crazy group. Oh, IMD versus. I would give it to IMD. MHM, but this will be interesting. But I think it'll be pretty MHM for them. EVS, they lost a few power player bases, but I think they can do that one. And that one should be Z-Key. Not the most interesting group, but it's alright. HW, huge. Cow and HW. Some frontier state stuff. And these guys, yeah, I'll give it to these guys. They have a few big bases. This 336 Alliance. Again, not the craziest group. CNM RSU, so CNM. Roy for sure. 266. They're smaller alliances. And that one I'll give it to PVO. So we're looking for a good. What we're doing right now is we're looking for a good group. We had one earlier, but we're looking for another one. Yeah. 44 PCV, GPX 96K. So then, this is a pretty easy group for 96K. It's not that much contenders. And what is funny is that PCV is on our map on the south side, and 96K is on the other side. So see, they're against each other twice. 12 QQ. TPC Kim, they were all right, but I think this is more the UF standard. This is not a Piff have a few big bases, but I think this group should be the UF easily. If there's Piff versus the UF, we might come back and see what happens. Because see, the big thing is that we have 8 alliances in these groups, but only 3 matches. So for example, let's go back to the group. So we have DOF and Piff that could be interesting, but they could each play like these 3, and then these guys could play these 3, and they'll never meet. And they actually won't even meet. They could not meet the same opponents and not meet each other, which is kind of crazy in the group. WXP should win easily versus these guys. Psy, VNB should win. CTB versus Echo. Echo has a few very strong bases. So, oh, we lost that base for now. Rip. They will definitely beat CTB, but this is like a good mid-range fight. Like, they have a few billion power alliances on both sides. So that's, see, it's fun sometimes, because Sir looking at the big bases play and be like, oh, I'm the big boy. It's always cool, but it's also fun to watch matches that are more at the level of your own alliances. There's a lot more people that are closer to a mid-range alliance than people that are close to these big 80, 90, 100G alliances. There's only so many of those. This one, 96G, 0. Oh, this is our group. That's a pretty cool group because there's no like super mega power alliances, but there are some decent alliances like 96G, us of course, man, and HBX, which will be Sadly, I won't be able to stream that one, but we will be playing that one and hoping that we can compete and win this one against HBX, which should be a pretty tough fight. We all know we'll be fighting Spoon and a bunch of other strong HBX players, so that'll be fun. We'll come back to that group because it's our group. Group 15. Core, our allies this season. SXK. And these guys, it's not as. I think Core should win this one. This group. Zboo and 4. Ooh, that's a fun one. We'll come back to this one and see who won. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's only 16 groups, so that's it. So let's come back. 14. All right, so this is our group. Let's check the bets. So right now we're looking for bets. Now that we looked at all the matchup, we're looking for good bets. So people think that 7-1x will 7-1x SNL will win. I can believe that. Yes. This one I believe it too. Actually, what is the power of these guys? So sadly, yeah, we have to close this one. We'll open another one. It's all right. We have a bunch of them. We have a bunch of these accounts, so we'll open more. All right. Well, this opens. We have a up. No, we're not gonna go on this one. So we're gonna go on. What's going on here? We're gonna go on the bottom one. For that one. Come on. Sometimes the emulator is just messing around with us. It's not fun. Come on. Also, careful guys, there's a kill event in 5 minutes. If you're not shielded or in Eden, watch your butt. Switch account. And we'll take this one. And that's the same one we logged in earlier. Oh, yeah. That's awkward. I thought we changed logged in. Alright, well, we're gonna have to bounce them just for a few seconds. Won't be long. So this one will go on that one. Oops. All stars what we want. And then we're gonna flip them. For you guys, you won't see a thing, but for me, it's a little flippy flip. This one is the all-star one. We're looking at bets. And then we're going to look over here. Whenever it loads. Oh wait, we're seeing the same screen twice. 1 second. This guy should be different. Or not. Aha. Oh, well, let's flippy flip again. There you go. All right, we're good. So I want this one. Have the betting, And that one, shoulder grips. Alright. Sorry about that. Less than a minute. So just to show quickly, so 216, that's not 216. 260. And we have random chords versus bad motherfuckers. I thought they had, 216 is Una, of course. They have one big bass, no? Yeah. Well, we have a decent one. I mean, 311 are not known to be the biggest, but I mean, yeah, TPI is in there. Convic. Actually, can 216 really beat 311? Why is the bet so on this side? Alright, this is a bet we should be looking at. Which group is that one again? Oops. Let's go back. I want to see what happened in the qualifier matches. SNL. SNL, where are you guys? Beat these guys. Not that convincingly. Get smashed by Thai. And beat a weaker alliance. Right, nothing crazy there. Now we have to look for 311 just really quickly. So we're looking at the stats of the last few weeks, and through that we'll be able to tell a little bit more about who to bet on, because this looks like a very interesting bet, to be honest. Could be a great bet. Where are they? What is this? Did I pass them? Did anybody see them? No? Oh, there they are. 3. Okay, not a hard fight. They got a buy. They got a buy. They got 2 buys like us. Huh. And this was the only defeat of that alliance. To be honest, I'm giving it to BXM for that one. Alright, now these bets suck. Wow, they're giving it heavily to X21. More heavily than I would expect, to be honest. This one would, like QOQ, they were in their group. They had one good base. So the question is, can Aleppo have 20 players play against that strong base? Who knows? It's a bet. It's a bet. No. Oh, that one says that Twin 2 will lose to these guys. 249. Freedom Fighters. Why would 2 and 2 lose against these guys? There's some weird bets so far. Yeah. How would these guys win? I'm confused. Nothing here to see. This is actually fairly close. This, like I said, this is a cool, very cool mid-range match. It's a very interesting one. Imp, XP, tie. Yeah, that one, you know, unsure. You know, I'm not sure. BDE. Oh yes, these guys are BDE. Yeah, these guys will win. Actually, these guys are giving it to Spoo. Is the big guys in Spoo still in there? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not that crazy. You know, it's not that crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I would also say Age of them. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, straightforward. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big one. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's these smaller fights that are hard to know what will happen, but sometimes you can make good bets with those. You know, theorizing is fun sometimes. So that's XD1. Very low kills. $32. Not many buffs. Not really fighters, aren't they? Well, this guy spends. And then 343. Oof. Yeah. Oof. What? No. Yeah. No. Forget about this match. Yeah, straightforward. Yeah, straightforward. Don't know much about these, but this looks alright. Yeah, that one we mentioned earlier. This one too. This one too. Well, this is our match. So this one, well, I'll leave it to you because I'm not gonna bias you with this one. Most people think we will lose to HBX, but I like to think we have a chance. Yeah. If WH is gonna lose this one, this is a pretty safe bet. About 3.0, 3 times safe bet. I might bet on that one. Yeah. Ha. See? That's what I was saying. A lot of people see the big names and then they're not sure about what actually to see. This is a 3.5, and we saw that it was a 49G Alliance and tie, and they had one really big base. But can we see one SFB base maybe? They have no buffs today. Oh no, yeah, lamp. Oh, they have lamp also now. Forget about it. Yeah, this is my bet. SFB, 100%. Straightforward. Let's check these guys. Much smaller alliances. Don't know much about these guys. 269. Russ. 26G. Not big. You know, not very big. About 187. the hell is that? Who bet for these guys? They're farms. Wait, how did these guys... Wait a minute. What the heck happened here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have to go back to that. HTC, 3 billion power. What the hell did I just watch? How did they qualify? Oops. Wait a minute. Something is off, ladies and gentlemen. This makes no sense. Did they simply get a buy and then got through? See, this is what I was saying earlier, that there was something wrong with these qualifiers, because there's a lot of farm alliances that got through somehow. Mostly because of the buys. Like, the buys really helped them. It's kind of messed up. Trying to find them. Actually, it'd be more likely if it's one of the deeper groups, because those are the ones that have a bunch of buys. Come on. Oops. 26 is the one I clicked on. Where are these guys? Haha. Wait, who did they beat? What? Maybe it's an alliance that had people and then they all moved out. Because this is special. This is very special. Let's go back to where we were. We were pretty far down, to be honest. Right here. So, I mean, I don't see how these guys could play. They don't even have a single base in there. I mean, there's players that are bigger than this entire alliance. Oh, so this is pretty tight. It's tighter than I would have imagined. I would have given it a little bit, you know, the edge to DPI for that one. HKB is alright, but they're... You know, they don't have an answer for some of the big players in TPI. Una, PFB, yeah, 96K, yeah, Mon, yeah, like this one we said earlier. This one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that one. At 5, you know, some of these I like to watch and see. Yeah, it makes no sense that 3 billion power alliance. Like what the hell is that? Anyways, let's forget about this. Right, we're having a bit of lag. We'll wait for a few seconds. Wow, zooming away. What's going on over here? What are those shenanigans? TEO 25G Alliance. Well, yeah, John the Wick. They have to win now. I'm kidding. I think that's none of these guys. Huh. They're pretty low power, and you know, on the long as the fight goes on in Oblivion, if you don't have enough diamonds, that could be a liability if you don't have enough troops, T10s, you know. Oh, Shatter Base. That's not that alliance though. Looking at Mag. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, we're not looking at a Match of heavies. We'll leave that one. That one is fine. That one is fairly close. There's some big bases on both sides. Yeah, I don't like looking at Frontier. It's a bit messed up. Yeah, this one I would give the advantage to SBU also. If the advantage was on FOR, I would be betting on SBU. And this one, wow, right in the middle. It's pretty cool. DTB, CNM, SSV, VNB. Ooh, so they're giving it to VXV. Huh. It's only 2.4. It's 2.4 is not that much for that risk. I think SFV is the best bet so far that we've found. This is going to be hilarious. And then that's it. Huh, so we have two pretty cool bets to do. They're a bit toward the top. So this one for sure. That's a cool bet on SFB. Making the bets that there's not that many bigs left in Thai. IMD. FWH doesn't have an answer for Monk. And they're usually pretty active. So I'll go for these two. This is an interesting one if you like to gamble and you're not in MAD. That one is interesting. What else is interesting? Trying to see. Let's have a look at that one. 3.0. You can bet 2K in this round, which means you can have a 6K come back. Means you'll make a 4K profit, which is all right. Let's do our due diligence, just like when you're looking at stocks. Make your due diligence and look at this stuff. Okay. No. Was that a one-player alliance? I should have fused and took some of these guys for All-Star. It looks like a one-player alliance. Excuse me. 266, huh? There's many 266 alliance. Roy. Yeah, they're of course not there. Not there. Did they get anything? RVX. There they are. Huh. Do they play better as a team? And that's how they'll find a way. Well, for that question, I'll answer tomorrow, Big Hust, about does man have an answer for Spoon? We'll see that tomorrow. Do they have an answer for the big guy? Huh. Maybe they're more organized. It's a tough one, that one. I won't really look that much into it. I don't know the alliances enough. NKY 3.2. 3.2 is pretty good. Oh yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're far, these guys. No good. Next. This one we didn't get good answer. This one's a no. No. I like this one, to be honest. 454 plays very well. They have this guy over here. This guy's a legend. Credible base. Oh, he moved to HW. That guy was an HAG. Oh, she lost everything. Never mind. Moving on. Yeah, what about that one? What about that one? Right? 25G Alliance versus 2 and 2. What? 2 and 9 2. Don't they have a few big ones in there? Oh, Kang Chino is currently president. Who's strong? 2 and 2. I might bet for them. I like these guys. Yeah, I'll bet for 2 and 2. 2 and 2 SFB. I'm tempted with HZ. I'm tempted. And this one I'm very tempted to go LFO. They're not very strong, but oh yeah, this one I said BXM would win. So we have a 7. We have a lot of good bets actually. We can gamble like crazy right now. That's very interesting. Does LFO get anything? Is that the base? No, that's not the base. No, it's not the base. Oh, we'll find the base quickly. Find the base quickly. Just a little look. LFO, see? Easy. Wait, they're with LFO? That's fun. Yeah. I think we do SFB and these two. Yeah. We bet for BXM, LFO, and SFB. Yeah. We're gonna do that right now. Now, there's a lot of risk to these, but sounds like fun bets, to be honest. And I trust SFB. SFB, where are you? There you are. Boom. Alright, well, we're pretty much done for today. So I don't know if you guys have any more questions, but we'll be ending the stream soon enough. We have a big morning tomorrow with the match against HXB. Oh, we have some, yeah, we do have a big kill event. These guys are nuts. So we do have a big match, so we'll get going. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to see if you have any questions, but thanks for coming. And for everybody who will be watching on YouTube afterwards, well, you're welcome to like the video, subscribe and all. You know how it works. So thank you for that. And other than that, we'll be seeing each other soon enough. We have, as we just scouted, we have 2 very great maps that we'll be looking at. The KOS versus 8VM map and the DTB versus TW6 map. And also we have some very cool, 2-3 very cool groups where we could, and again, like I mentioned, we could get some good matches, and we hope, and we hope that the matchmaking will match the right alliances against each other, and then we would see some very great matches. So, see you guys next time.